We live in a great country with freedoms like no other. Please stand and remove your hats for the performance of our country's national anthem sung by the Hillsdale Concert Choir.
Surprise!
and sing along with the Hillsdale alma mater.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please as we begin Hillsdale High School's 2025 Homecoming Celebration. On behalf of the Hillsdale High School Student Council, we would like to extend a warm welcome to the students, families, faculty, staff, alumni, and Falcon fans to tonight's Homecoming Court presentation and crowning ceremony. This year's Homecoming Court attendants have been selected by the peers to represent their respective classes, with this year's King and Queen being selected by the collective vote of freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior students. Congratulations to all of our homecoming attendants. Now, please turn your attention to the center of the field, where it is our honor to formally introduce to you the 2025 Hillsdale High School Homecoming Court. We will begin with this year's freshman attendants, Riley Dillinger and Cameron Brown. Riley Dillinger. Riley is the daughter of Debbie Barr Benner and Ryan Dillinger. She's a member of the volleyball club. The Falcons are just firing on all cylinders. Riley Dillinger. It's been $5 weeks for them.
Cameron Brown. Cameron is the son of Katie and Dustin Brown. He is a member of the golf, soccer, football, and basketball teams. Cameron is also involved in 4-H, Junior Fair Board, FFA, Captain's Athletic Leadership Council, and youth group at Southview Grace Brethren Church. One thing on his bucket list is to start his own business. Cameron Brown. Our 2025 freshman attendants, Riley Dillinger and Cameron Brown.
Our 2025 sophomore attendants are Ella Bronig and Davis Radcliffe.
For some reason, my left ear hurts with my glasses and the headset, but right doesn't.
Ella Bronig. Ella is the daughter of Tanya and James Bronig. She's involved in 4-H and FFA. One thing on her bucket list is to travel to Bora Bora. Ella Bronig.
Davis Radcliffe. Davis is the son of Jody Norris and Jason Radcliffe. He is a member of the football, basketball, and track teams. One thing on his bucket list is to travel outside of the United States. Davis Radcliffe. Our 2025 sophomore attendants, Ella Bronig and Davis Radcliffe.
Our 2025 junior attendants are Carrington McFadden and Michael Collar Schemberger III. Carrington McFadden. Kiki is the daughter of Paige and Mark McFadden. She's a member of the volleyball and softball teams. Kiki is also involved in travel softball, the Ashland Volleyball Club, and attends Southview Grace Brethren Church. One thing on her bucket list is to visit the Maldives Sea of Stars Beach. Carrington McFadden.
Michael Carl Schenberger III. Mikey is the grandson of Susan Schenberger and the son of Mike Schenberger Jr. He is a member of the football and wrestling teams. One thing on his bucket list is to go to the top of a grain silo. Michael Carl Schenberger III. Our junior 2025 attendants, Carrington McFadden and Michael Carl Schenberger III. Tonight, we are honored to have the 2024 Hillsdale Homecoming King and Queen in attendance, accompanied by our 2025 Flower Girl and Crown Bearer.
This year's Flower Girl is Sadie Kamenick, a kindergartner at Hillsdale. Sadie is the daughter of alumni Doug and Katie Kamenick and niece of Bria Madsen, one of our beloved bus drivers. Sadie enjoys shopping at Target, Starbucks runs, and cheering on her brothers at sporting events.
This year's crown bearer is Bryce Kamenick, a second grader at Hillsdale. Bryce is the son of alumni Doug and Katie Kamenick and nephew of Bria Madsen. Bryce loves watching anything NFL, playing football, and cheering on his favorite football player, Owen Sloan.
Next, we are honored to welcome back last year's homecoming queen and king. The 2024 homecoming queen was Willow Funk. Willow is the daughter of Michelle Wires and Ryan Funk. She is currently working at Sunrise Cooperative as a RISE employee while working in all aspects of the agriculture co-op they offer. Willow Funk.
The 2024 homecoming king was Dylan Fickus. Dylan is the son of Stacy and Ryan Fickus. He is currently working for Milky Mechanical in Medina and doing an apprenticeship program for pipe fitting and plumbing. Dylan Fickus.
Now, we are proud to present our 2025 senior attendants and homecoming queen and king candidates. The 2025 homecoming queen candidates are Gabriella Davis, Carmen Gentry, and Valerie Robinault.
The king candidates are Hayden McFadden, Blake Schwann, and Reed Twining.
Gabriella Davis, escorted by Hayden McFadden. Ella is the daughter of Amanda and Joseph Davis. She's a member of the golf and cheer teams. Ella is also involved in student council, history club, National Honor Society, yearbook, digital media, and class president. One thing on her bucket list is to learn how to scuba dive. After high school, she plans to obtain a real estate license. Gabriella Davis.
Hayden McFadden. Hayden is the son of Paige and Mark McFadden. He is a member of the football, basketball, and track and field teams. One thing on his bucket list is to go scuba diving in Hawaii. After high school, he plans to attend college to pursue a career in physical therapy or sports medicine. Hayden McFadden. Your 2025 homecoming senior attendants and Queen and King candidates, Gabriella Davis and Hayden McFadden.
Carmen Gentry, escorted by Blake Schwann. Carmen is the daughter of Autumn and Josh Gentry. She's a member of the track and field teams, as well as yearbook, digital media, and student council. She is also involved in FFA, Kindness Club, and History Club. One thing on her bucket list is to go scuba diving. After high school, she plans to continue her education in digital media and marketing. Carmen Gentry.
Blake Schwann. Blake is the son of Corey and Micah Schwann. He is a member of the track and field team, as well as the band and choir and theater. He is also a part of the National Honor Society, FFA, and the Kindness Club. One thing on his bucket list is to go snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef. After high school, he plans to study marine biology out of state. Blake Schwann. Your 2025 homecoming senior attendants and Queen and King candidates, Carmen Gentry and Blake Schwann.
Valerie Robinall, escorted by Reed Twining. Valerie is the daughter of Jen and Ross Robinall. Valerie dances at Ashland Regional Ballet. She's also a member of FFA, National Honor Society, History Club, and Spanish Club. One thing on her bucket list is to be on the OSU dance team and win a national competition there. After high school, Valerie plans to attend The Ohio State University and get her Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree and have her own vet practice one day. Valerie Robinall.
Reed Twining. Reed is the son of Renee and Ryan Twining. Reed is a member of the football team, National Honor Society, and president of Hillsdale FFA. He's also a member of the Ashland County Junior Fair Board and the Hilltop 4-H Club. One thing on Reed's bucket list is to go skydiving. After high school, he plans on attending the University of Northwestern Ohio to become an agriculture and diesel mechanic. Reed Twining. Your 2025 homecoming senior attendants and Queen and King candidates, Valerie Robinall and Reed Twining.
The coach is closed. We're going to probably do 4 spots.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give this year's homecoming court a round of applause. And now, this is the moment we have all been waiting for, the crowning of the 2025 Hillsdale High School homecoming queen and king. This year's homecoming queen is Gabriella Davis. This year's homecoming king is Blake Schwann. Congratulations, Ella Davis and Blake Schwann, for being chosen as this year's queen and king. Now let's give another round of applause for the 2025 Hillsdale Homecoming Court. This concludes tonight's ceremony. Thank you. And now, let's go Falcons!
There you have it. The king and queen for the 2025 Hillsdale Homecoming, Gabriella Davis and Blake Schwann. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it is football Friday night in Jeromesville. 5-0 Smithville, 5-0 Hillsdale, first place in the WCAL on the line. We'll be back in a bit. Jeromesville, Ohio, and we got ourselves quite the battle on its way. The 5-0 Smithville Smithies, 5-0 for the first time in some time, take on the Hillsdale Falcons, state-ranked, and looking for a big win on homecoming night. Ken Parrot and myself have the call on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have with Pregame coming your way next.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You see what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
This is Jonathan Langdon. Catch me right here every Thursday for the Block Party presented by Bob and Bob Door Company, your place for volleyball highlights on the OH Report.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Welcome inside the Crosby Advisory Group pregame show, pregame / start of the game show. Travis Berardi, Ken Parrot here on the call from Hillsdale High School. Want to welcome everybody in, watching live and free. Ken, this is a big game here tonight.
Huge game, beautiful night for football. 2 5-0 teams, and can't wait to see the outcome.
Opening kickoff taken at the 5-yard line, up ahead to about the 20-yard line. Not going to make it to the 20-yard line, and that is where Smithville will start. 1st and 10 as we take a look at their team spotlight here tonight. Smithville 5-0 for the first time in quite some time, Ken. They got their first win over Dalton since 2016. Offensively, this is a team that runs the ball a lot.
Got a great running game. They have 3 different running backs, have 3 different styles of running. It'll be interesting to see how Hillsdale handles that tonight.
And that's the man they're going to give it to a lot. Mason Haynes, he is our player spotlight. After you take a look, their defense is pretty good too. 32 total tackles for loss. They're going to have to do that tonight if they want to get at the Hillsdale Falcons. Our player spotlight is Mr. Haynes. Against Dalton, 121 rush yards and a touchdown. He has 630 yards, 7 total scores as he gets the handoff once again right side. He gets across the 30, breaks a tackle up to the 40, spins up to about the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the carry, and just like that, Smithville's got themselves their first down of the game. Take a look at the replay here, brought to you by 89 Homes. Good blocking and just the speed of the senior.
Hillsdale has a great front line on defense, but this is their biggest test of the year so far. The front line of this Smithville team is phenomenal.
So 1st and 10, nearing midfield now. He gets the handoff again, and this time he's going to get met at the line, but will move ahead a few yards as he's tackled by Garrett Furr. As we take a look at the keys to victory for Smithville, Ken, tonight. Ball control. Do what they're doing right now. We saw this last year, Mount Gilead against Northmore. Mount Gilead may be the undermanned team, but they were able to control the ball, and they almost got the victory. And then get in the backfield defensively. You got to stop Owen Sloan.
Keep that potent Hillsdale offense off the field, and that's the key to winning this ball game.
First pass of the game, going deep down the seam. It's caught! Across the 10, down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. What a play as Isaiah Lee, 17 catches, 205 yards. He's 6th in the WCAL in receiving. Gets the big play catch there. It's 1st and goal from the 8.
He's a big-time player. He had a great game last week. Another one of their potent parts of their offense.
And we got a flag on the play. We're going to get offsides, a false start by Smithville. So that's a tough start to your 1st and goal. But right off the bat, not afraid to go right at the Hillsdale secondary, a team that doesn't have a lot of passing yards. Only just over 300 passing yards, but they able to get the big play there.
He was wide open and down the middle.
Brady Seidel in there at quarterback, hands it off, maybe a yard or 2 on the gain there by Haynes. It'll be 2nd and goal from about the 12-yard line. Seidel coming in after, this is a great name, Brock Cannon, hurt. Seidel, 11-19, 190 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick going into this game. Add the big play there as well. Not afraid to throw the ball. 2nd and goal from the 12. Bunch formation. And it's going to be a handoff. Left side, Haynes. He's going to bump it outside. Has a bit of a hole. Gets upended, though, across the 10 down to the 8. About 4 or 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Brady Heller in on the stop for Hillsdale. 31 tackles on the season for Brady. That's tied for the team lead with Aiden Hoffman. 3rd and goal. Isaiah Lee goes wide to the right. He was the big play receiver. Instead, they're going to hand it off to Haynes across the 6, across the 7 down to the 6. Give him 3 yards, and now it's going to be 4th down and goal from the 6, Ken. And I believe the field goal team coming out, or those are the big guys are coming out. I don't know if we're going to have a run game here. Nope, the kicking tee coming out with the kicker as well. So we'll have a field goal attempt here right off the bat. Luke Snyder, sophomore kicker, will try the 28-yarder. Impressive opening drive by Smithville, but that penalty backed them behind the sticks. Snap is down, kick is away, and that is right down Main Street.
Nice kick.
28-yard field goal good for Luke Snyder. It's 3-0 Smithies. And you go right at the state-ranked squad. You're 5-0, might as well get the big play. Had that seam pass right down.
They come out punching, and they draw blood first. Impressive drive.
While we have a second, let's take a look at the team spotlight for the homestanding Hillsdale Falcons. Hillsdale 5-0 once again this season. They ended up being 9-0 before falling to Norwayne last year. Then their next loss was in the state championship game. We're not going to talk about that. But they're seeking their second consecutive 6-0 start. 18 straight wins over Smithville. It was back in, I think, 07 was the last time they lost. And the offense and defense just clicking, outscoring their opponents 196-34, Ken.
Yeah, this is about the most potent and complete offense you're going to find in this area. Phenomenal quarterback. You've got a running back that has the most yardage in school history. You've got a receiver that's got the most yards in school history. And it's just a complete package.
Smithville just about ready to kick it away. That'll be Snyder once again. 3 back for the Falcons. Brock Bauer. I see Owen Sloan. Actually, that's not Owen Sloan. That's Kyle Turk. Across the 25, 30, runs over a tackler, and that is where, actually ahead more. He ran over one tackler, ran over a second one, got out to the 35. Take a look at the replay. It was his blocker that ran over the defender.
Nice return by Kyle. He's had some great receptions this year. He's one of the key receivers on this squad. We'll see how the Hillsdale Falcons respond.
Cale Lewis coming out, and this is what he's done so far this year. Ken, 57 completions, 886 yards to lead the WCAL, 13 total touchdowns to go along with Owen Sloan.
And keep in mind, all those games have been with the running clocks.
Yes. 1st and 10. There's Sloan off the right side. Jukes back to the 40, 45. Almost stiff-armed the tackler, but gets out to the 50. Almost broke it, but Seidel was able to make the tackle at the last second and keep him from breaking the first play for Hillsdale to pay dirt. It is a gain of 12. It is a first down. As the all-time leading rusher for Hillsdale starts things off strong. 1st and 10 from the Hillsdale 49. Handoff again, Sloan. Tries to cut to the outside. He gets taken down. Running back on running back. Mason Haynes makes the tackle, and that was a solid tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did a great job of shedding his blocker and making that tackle for no gain.
14.5 total tackles on the season for Haynes. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just underway. Smithville's first possession ended in a field goal. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time Hillsdale's trailed all season. Snap back. It's going to be a reverse. Back to Lewis. He's going to go deep. Has a man open. McFadden.
Oh, my goodness.
Hayden McFadden. Touchdown. Trickery. Oop-de-oop. Call it whatever, but the Falcons strike. Handoff to flip to deep pass. Welcome back, Hayden McFadden. Take a look at the replay brought to you by 89 Homes. And with the Sloan, then the Turk, then back to Lewis, and Hayden McFadden doesn't look like he's hurt anymore.
And a perfect throw by Cale Lewis. Right on the dime money. My goodness.
Congratulations, Cale Lewis. That touchdown, he is now the all-time career touchdown leader at the quarterback position. That was his 49th of the season. 51 yards. Snap down, kick is away, and just like that, the Hillsdale Falcons lead it 7-3. Take a look at the replay again. Beautifully executed. Extra block too. Almost got to the quarterback, but Chase Tomasetti was just unable to get there, and Hayden McFadden with the big play.
That's a 50-yard ball in the air, almost. Yeah. Right on the money.
7-3 Hillsdale, just like that. I just said this is their first time trailing. Not anymore.
That lasted 10 seconds.
Coming into this one, like I said, Lewis was 57 of 77, 866, 13 touchdowns. Well, that's now over 900 yards. That's 14 scores. He had a 15.5 yards per completion percentage. That's going to go up a couple. And does that, I mean, this team remind you of a team that you and I covered a lot last year?
Oh, definitely.
A balanced squad, multiple wide receivers.
Sure.
Although this team did go to the state championship game last year, but they bring everybody back, and they have that experience.
What's interesting is last year these two teams battled to 14-7.
That was in the rain, yeah.
Right, and this is obviously surpassing that already. Could be an offensive explosive night for both teams.
7-3 Falcons on the AMVETS post-1969 scoreboard. Brown kicks it away. That's going to be taken at the 10 by Chase McFarland. McFarland gets to the 25, but then kind of pays for it.
Yeah.
So take a look at the happy Hillsdale fans here on homecoming night. Once again, want to congratulate Gabriella Davis, the queen, Blake Schwann, the king. There's the replay as the Smithies come back first down and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Good start, though, on their first possession. The penalty kind of put them behind, got the field goal, but right back at you come the Falcons. 3 wide to the left for Seidel. Man in motion now. They're going to hand it off. Here comes the bell cow and Haynes. Haynes, though, upended by, well, Mr. Owen Sloan.
Nice job.
He got tackled by him on one possession, returns the favor on the next possession. No gain, second down.
He does a great job of shedding off his blocker here and makes that tackle. Excellent job.
Owen Sloan, only 11 tackles coming in on this one, but he wanted to get some payback there, and he was able to get it. 2nd and 10. Halfway through this opening quarter, and we've played maybe 10 total time minutes here. I feel like I'm watching Lucas play. 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff up the middle, big hole. Maybe about 6 yards there. Seidel running the read option. Gets a good chunk out of that. That's going to be 3rd down and manageable. He got 7 on the carry.
Coach Klein said before the game he does a great job of doing the read option, and he demonstrated it there.
So 3rd down and 3. Big play here for the Hillsdale defense as well. Trying to get off the field here and give that man, Hayden McFadden, another chance. First time playing since week 2. It's going to be a pitch outside, and Met immediately taken down. Aiden Hoffman.
Hoffman with a big-time tackle.
Takes down Isaiah Lee, the wide receiver, also a running back. He has 144 rushing yards, 2nd on the team, but maybe a yard there. It's not good enough for the first down, and our first punt of the night will go by the way of the Smithville Smithies. Man, Hillsdale can hit.
Yes, they can.
You and I, the last time we saw them was in their opening round playoff game, a running clock. But, I mean, they have everybody back, but it seems like they're just a different team at that. Lee punts it. It's a nice kick. Going to be taken by Turk at about the 27. He's going to go off the left side. 35-40, and then knocked out of bounds at about the 44. So good field position here for the Falcons as we take a look after the replay at our keys to victory for Hillsdale this evening. Hillsdale has only trailed for maybe 2 minutes on the season, but taking a look at their keys to victory today, brought to you once again by Crosby Advisory Group. Strike early, boom, done that, and then the front line play. Not only offensively, we do have an Holding's going to move Hillsdale back. We'll get to that in a moment. But then the front line play, defensively and offensively. I think you can check that off here so far about 6 minutes into this game, Ken.
Struggled with the offensive line of the Smithies there in that opening drive, but they certainly
bounced
back in the second drive and did the job.
So they have the ball back, up 7-3, 4:42 left in this opening quarter. 5-0 versus 5-0. First place in the conference on the line here tonight. Lewis with Sloan in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. It's going to be a throw right side. That's going to be caught by Knox Lewis. Kale to his brother. Gets about 6 yards on here. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Now, we have to keep track of these passing yards for Cale as well. His brother was talking to me earlier, he's about 270 away from the career passing mark. So once he gets up to there, we'll let you know. But Cale Lewis, Owen Sloan, record breakers. That is why Hillsdale are the defending D7 state runners-up. Fake to Sloan. Lewis
nice.
with almost a great catch, but bobbles it and is hit. It'll be incomplete. It'll be third down.
Just let him tick too much, but he almost pulled it in.
Knox, Hayden McFadden just retook the receiving lead. He was at 174 before that touchdown. Now 225, but Lewis still has it. He was 14 catches, 231 yards, and 4 touchdowns. But because McFadden was out, the likes of Brock Bauer, Knox Lewis, Kyle Turk were able to see some as well. And I mean, you don't want to see anybody injured, but it actually helped Hillsdale out, and it just expand that passing game. Lewis is going to keep it. Ooh, he gets licked. He needed 4. He got 3. And we have a decision here for Mr. Coach Klein. Trevor talking with his quarterback, and I believe we are going to see them go for it.
Yep, he's going for it.
4th and 1. Still plenty of time on the play clock, too. It's only down to 20. Owen Sloan, when you have him in the backfield, I mean, your chances are good of getting a yard. But can Smithville make a big stop here early on, down 7-3? Down to 6. They might not snap this, and now Trevor Klein is going to call a timeout. While we have a moment, just because, let's talk about our second Hillsdale player spotlight on the night. I mean, if you talk about the quarterback that can throw, let's talk about the running back that can run. 4th in all the area. If you watch my stat leaders, which you should on Wednesday nights at about 8:30, you'll see that Owen Sloan, out of everybody in North Central Ohio, our 4 big conferences, everybody else, he's the 4th leading rusher in our area.
The kid is strong. The kid is quick. He's agile. He bounces off of guys and he just keeps on going. He's hard to bring down.
So Hillsdale is going to go for it once again. Coach Klein just looking to see what Smithville was going to bring. And now they're going to try to go for it once again. 3 wide for Lewis. Sloan in the backfield. 2 men in motion. That was Bauer and Lewis. It's a handoff. Sloan's got the first down. He needed 1. He got about 4. And they made that look easy. First down, Hillsdale. They continue to move the sticks. Take a look at the replay and watch this blocking.
Yeah, just
hat on a hat.
Tremendous hole there.
1st and 10 Falcons. Ball on their own 48. They were here 1 drive ago and then went some trickeration. Gadget play for the touchdown. Lewis back to pass. Quick throw. Left side. That's going to be caught by Brock Bauer. Brock across the 40. Down to about the 35 to the 36. 16 yards on the completion. It's another first down for the Falcons. And we've seen this all across high school football. You don't need to get the big play by throwing it deep. Those quick outs, let your speedster get the rest of the yards. Handoff, right side. Bauer is going to sweep off, but we have a flag on the play, and most likely that's going to be a hold. So back up Hillsdale 10 yards. And just, I guess they're thankful that didn't happen on 4th and 1, but still will back them behind the sticks. Yes, it is 10 yards. That is the second 10-yard penalty on the Falcons. They were called for a hold as well on kickoff return. So it'll be 1st and 20 now from the Smithville 46. Ken, you've seen this squad before. This is my first time seeing the Falcons. This isn't anything that they're sad about because they could probably get it back. Not on this play. Oh, and Sloan is licked.
Big time hit.
Big play. Javin Wodarski. 22 total tackles. 3 tackles for loss for him. Make that 4. Yeesh.
Well, when I saw him week 2 or 3, whatever it was against Loudonville, and they would get a penalty for 10 or 15 yards, and immediately the very next play they'd get 20 yards and negate that every time. But obviously that didn't happen here. So we'll see what happens here on play number 2 after the penalty.
So 2nd and 24 on a 4-yard loss. Sloan's going to get maybe 2 or 3 yards out of that. It'll be 3rd down. And most likely a passing situation coming up here now for the Falcons. But, again, penalties hurting both sides early on.
And this is a big play if you're a Smithville fan. They need a stop here. Great opportunity to get the ball back.
3rd down. Lewis takes the snap. Looking, has time. He's going to roll off to his right. He has a man open deep. It's McFadden. He throws it, and it is caught.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown.
He ran right underneath it. How did he do that?
Welcome back, Hayden McFadden.
Wow.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Hillsdale strikes again on 3rd down and long. On the run, Cale Lewis threw a dart. You think they're hooked up once again? My goodness.
I thought he overthrew him there a little bit. Hayden ran right underneath that.
Ah, man. It's 13-0. A.J. Brown on for the extra point. Snap down. Kick is away. It is good. Just like that, 28 seconds left in the first. 14-3 Falcons. We'll be back.
Hi guys, I need you all to have a foam finger. At Mechanics Bank, we're all about the community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Back here, kickoff. It was a squib going to be taken, and no hole there for the receiver as Smithville backed up. Ben Beichler unable to get out.
Cale Lewis keeps throwing like that. He is going to break that school record tonight.
Yeah. He's already over 100, right?
He's 5 for 6 at 120 yards already.
What a start for the Falcons here tonight. First and 10 now for Smithville. It's going to be another handoff off the right side. Tripped up in the backfield. Taken down by Knox Lewis.
Knox just manhandles his blocker, gets around him, and makes a nice shoestring tackle.
Knox Lewis is 2nd tackle for loss on the season. That's a big one as the clock is going to run down to 0, and that'll end the first quarter. Hillsdale, fireworks so far on homecoming night. They lead Smithville 14-3 in a battle of unbeatens. We'll be back.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
It's a battle of state-ranked and undefeated squads, and the Falcons of Hillsdale breaking through first. They lead 14-3. Travis Berardi, Ken Parrot back here in Jeromesville. What a start for the Falcons. Smithville looking to answer, looking to throw down the middle. Has a man. It's caught at the 35. First down, completion by Seidel. And the Smithies get out of their back zone, you could say. Not the red zone, but the back zone. And they get a nice slant out pattern there, right in the middle of that zone. So they move the sticks out to the 36. Will Blankenship was on the catch there. It's a fake handoff. Seidel ahead for about 5 yards. Second down and manageable here. As they get out to the 41, and they need an answer here after Hillsdale quick strikes on the last two.
Yeah, they need to find a way to march down the field and put some more points on the board.
Second down and 5.
I'd keep attacking the middle part of that Hillsdale zone defense.
They keep giving it to Haynes. That read option has worked twice. And they're trying it again. Haynes keeps it, and he's going to run his way. 5 yards needed. He got that first down. And something Hillsdale was able to do, get out in front early. Now for Smithville, they can't really run a ton of clock.
Yeah.
They got the kick to open up the game as well, but they need to get a score to get this back to within 4 at least, just to be able to get back into their game.
Well, they got to avoid penalties here.
Yes. First and 10. It's going to be a pitch out to the right. This is Lee. Lee across the 45 into Hillsdale territory. Did he get enough for a first down? Yes, he did. Needed 10. He got 10. Smithville extending the field now. They've been trying a couple of consecutive plays up the middle work, but now they're getting outside too. If they can get that corner, they have the speed to get a good amount of yards.
Yep, they ran that option almost perfectly. Nice fake. He had a nice pitch. Maybe a little bit behind the runner there, but obviously moved the chains 10 yards.
First and 10 in Hillsdale territory. Seidel with the strong eye. Haynes gets it, throws off a tackler, but there were 3 more Falcons there. He's only going to get about 2. It's second down. Take a look at this replay here. Right field level. Keaton Cooper. Keaton Cooper.
Barely in the second quarter, and Mr. Haynes has already carried it 10 times.
So you're saying this was their plan all along?
This is their plan.
East Knox early on leads Mount Gilead 7-0. Haynes gets the handoff, looking to get to the outside, cuts it, but he is met in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Good job by the Hillsdale defense to stay in their lanes. Watch them all move over towards that side, and it was a good job there by Deacon Borman to make him bounce out a second time. That allowed a couple more of his teammates to get out there for the tackle.
You said East Knox is up 7-0 about good?
Yeah.
They're no slouch. They got a great passing game. We saw them a couple weeks ago.
And their win 27-12 over Loudonville. 3rd and 9. It's going to be a passing play. Blitz coming, throws it up, and it's picked off. At the 25, Brock Bauer with the interception.
A little surprised here we don't have a roughing the passer on this, but
Looked like they were trying to slow up,
yeah,
but yeah.
They knocked him down.
Bauer's 2nd interception of the season, and the Falcons with possession here with 8:42 left in the half. It's Coach Williams and Cale Lewis. Take a look at the replay one more time, and yeah, that rush forced him to underthrow it. And Hillsdale will get it back.
Yeah, that's one of those INTs. You need to credit the defensive line for that one.
First and 10, Sloan, full head of speed up the middle. He's going to get a good 7 yards out of that. It'll be 2nd down and 3. So it'll be 2nd down and short now for the Falcons. Coming up on 8 minutes left here in the half. We'll stay here at the half for the halftime band show. Both bands right here, live and free. Lewis gives it off to Sloan. Sloan maybe gets a yard, but a nice open field tackle by Smithville. That's Wodarski again. And it'll be 3rd down. No. They're now going to say it was a 1st down. So he did get the yardage, an extra lean. And the Falcons move the sticks.
Couldn't quite tell at this angle that he did that.
I think he got forward progress first and then was pushed back. But nonetheless, it's a 1st down, Falcons. Ball now at their 36. It's going to be a pitch out to Owen. Cuts it back. Gets a couple more yards out towards the 40. He's at the 37. But a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be a hold on Hillsdale, their 3rd hold of the evening. And that'll back them up. It'll be 1st and 20.
The Smithville defense did a great job of shutting down all those lanes, making no one cut back, and gave the other defenders enough time to wrap him up and bring him down.
So it's against Hillsdale. And that'll bring up 1st and 20. But, I mean, this is where they like to be.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was just thinking, you know, this is a great position for Smithville, but, boy, this potent offense, you just can't ever knock them out.
Quick hitter right side. It's going to be caught. Breaks a tackle at the 30, up to almost the 35. About 8 yards to Turk. Nearly back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and about 12. And again, just the quick out, using the speed of your receiver to get some yak. And they'll make it at about 2nd, I should say, in manageable, not 3rd down after the penalty. Ball's on the 51.
Yeah, 2nd and 12 is always manageable for Hillsdale.
Lewis has time, looking. He's still looking. He's going to tuck it. Get across the 40, out of bounds at the 42, and a big lick out of bounds. Takes out the Hillsdale trainer. And after getting 8 yards, and now another flag on the sideline of Smithville. So an 8-yard gain by Lewis. Everybody's all right. But watch the replay here, Ken. In the end of this play, he's running out of bounds. And, that's 3 yards out of bounds.
Yes.
You just can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So it's a personal foul. It's a 1st down Hillsdale. And a sideline warning against Smithville after the fact. And the Falcons will have 1st down in Smithville territory.
Oh, my goodness.
And you see their trainer, Jamie Best, getting upended. Jamie's all right, though. I see him back on his feet. I mean, if you're the trainer and you get hurt, who tends to you? That's the question.
I love how Cale Lewis just popped up and acted like no big deal. Move the chains. Let's keep playing.
Jamie's walking. He's all right, too. He's a trooper. 1st and 10 Falcons at the 43 of Smithville. Sloan pushing his way, gets 2 yards, and then another flag late.
Ultra
3
flags.
flags on the play. Is that a face mask? Well, Sloan's helmet's off. You see one of the refs had like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, threw it off the back of a Smithville player there. I did see the referee. Personal foul, face mask, back-to-back 15-yard penalties on Smithville.
Could take themselves right out of this ball game, losing their cool here.
Here's the play. Watch the referee right here. Yoink! Chucked it. I mean, we are getting down to the end of the regular season Major League Baseball. Guardians can clinch a division title tonight. The Reds could even get closer to clinching a playoff spot despite losing to my Pirates. Yeah, maybe he's waiting that late last day call-up for the Guardians, but he showed his arm strength there. Nonetheless, play down now to the 26 of Smithville. Low snap. Lewis picks it up. He's rolling out to his left. He's going to get across the 25, but a hold is going to bring this back, and 3 straight plays with penalties.
Watch the defender when Cale runs out of bounds this time.
Watch the defender when Cale runs out of bounds. Adam Thompson with the call here. Yeah, I'm just going to let you go this time. That was the same one that committed the foul earlier. He said, I'm just going to make sure you get out of bounds. If you take a step forward, then I'm going to hit you. And that's the smart play. This is the 4th penalty on this drive, 2 from each team. Hillsdale 2 for 20. Smithville 2 for 30. So once again, Hillsdale in their comfort zone at 1st and 20. Don't let Cale Lewis extend a play. That's what's bit Smithville here today. Man in motion. Lewis back to pass. He's extending the play, looking, throws, and in and out of the hands. Kind of threw it to the left side of Knox Lewis. It'll be 2nd down.
Did that look like a sidearm throw to you?
Well, let's take a look and see if he did. Yes, it was.
Yeah, he kind of slid his sidearm there.
Just now noticing on the Smithville fan sideline, they have glow sticks.
It's not helping right now.
The fans, everybody, have glow sticks over there. I don't know why, but hey, when you're 5-0, you can do whatever you want in the stands. 2nd and 20. Lewis rolling to his right. He's going to go down the middle. Does he have McFadden again? You bet! No, he dropped it. McFadden. Oh, he almost had it.
I'm shocked it got through the defender's hands. He had a chance at it.
Maybe a tad bit of a push-off, too, but in and out of the hands. It'll be 3rd down. There's A.J. Brown warming up. Never know. I mean, that'd be a 50-yard, about 50. He could kick that. He hit a 45-yarder earlier. That was just last week. Lewis back to pass. Looking to get at least some yards to set up Brown. He's moving. He's gyrating. He's out to the right. He lets it fly, and it is over his intended receiver, Knox Lewis. It'll be 4th down, and do we see Brian Skoronski's midseason kicker of the year, A.J. Brown? He's standing there by the net, and I believe we're going to see a punt instead.
Yep. Well, kudos to Smithville defenders. They've done a great job of covering downfield the last couple plays and not giving Knox too many opportunities to make a decent attempt at a completion.
This will be Cale's 3rd punt of the season, averaging 21 yards per punt. That would be a good kick for them here. Snaps back. He gets it away. Quick kick, too. It's going to take a bounce at the 10. A little backup boogaloo there, looking like one of the Ryder Cup members earlier today. And it's going to be down at the 13. Take a look at the replay. Just a nice backspin. Green is very, very, very well manicured, allowed to get some backspin there. Still can't believe the U.S. stunk today.
Yeah.
In the Ryder Cup, but they can still come back. However, I mean, this is good turf, but see that get some backspin on the Bermuda grass at Mount Gilead.
Oh yeah.
That's like the fifth fairway at Augusta over there. They trail 7-0. They're looking for their first 6-0 start ever, Ken. Handoff Haynes. Jukes gets to the outside, has some space. 20, 25, taken down, 12 yards. It's a first down. And that is why Haynes is right behind Sloan as the second leading rusher in the WCAL. Just look at him. Jitterbug, find some space, and then just take off. Him and Sloan are a lot alike.
Yep. Strong, quick, and agile. They do run very similar to each other.
1st and 10 now to the Smithville 26. 5:10 left here in the opening half. Snap back. It's going to be a pass. Looking on the middle cross. Has a man. It's off the helmet, and there's
Oh!
A lot to digest there as we take a look at the replay. That 3 people had a chance at catching this. Brennan Pyatt bobbled into the hands of Brady Heller, and then it almost fell back into his hands, laying on the ground. It'll be 2nd and 10.
You know, Brady Seidel's not known for his throwing, but he's thrown 3 nice balls tonight. That was just a little high, but
I mean, since coming in, 11 and 19, but 193 scores. Cannon did not throw a touchdown pass. Haynes trying to stay on his feet, but the knee was down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. You take a look at the replay here. And, yeah, just wrapping him up in the backfield was Knox Lewis, and he did not let him go. Mount Gilead has scored. They have the ball back, too. They're up 8-7 here in the second quarter. Channel 8 on YouTube. Also on our main Facebook timeline. Kirk Richards on the call there. Catch that at halftime after the bands. Quick pass on the out, and it is off the hand intended for Isaiah Lee, but just beyond the reach there. It'll be 4th and 10, and the Falcons hold Smithville to a 5-and-out. First play, first down, then a 4-and-out. There we go.
I'm not sure they get a first down if that's completed anyways.
Hi, Kane. Our cameraman extraordinaire, Kane Longwell. So Mount Gilead on the move once again. Smithville on the snap. Punt is away from Lee. It took a bad snap, was able to corral it, and he gets it pretty decent boot.
Yep.
Back into Hillsdale territory. They'll start 1st and 10 from their 45-yard line. I want to say hello to everybody once again watching live and free on the OH Report this evening in this battle of 5-0 squads. Even the kids are loving it. There's the Water Boys. Am I on TV? No. Yep. Keaton Cooper making those kids' day right there. Give it about 10 years, they'll be on the OH Report playing for the Falcons. 4:12 left in the half here, Ken. Got to think the Falcons can score on this drive. They get the ball at the half. It's a good feeling for Trevor Klein's squad.
Yeah, that's the last thing Smithville wants to do is give up more points here right before they get to halftime, especially when they're kicking off to start the second half.
3 wide to the left for Lewis. Sidecar left is Sloan. It's a quick hitter to McFadden. Catches it at the 45, ahead to the 50. Jukes left side. He's going to get taken down, but forward progress will give him officially 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. But again, you see McFadden able to move left and right, get upfield. He's already had 2 deep touchdown catches getting ahead. It seems like he's looking all right.
Yep.
Coach Klein said before the game to me, he said he's going to warm up. If he feels good, he's going to play. Well, he felt good.
Yeah, definitely. 2 touchdown passes, around 50 yards each.
See that top right window? I'm waving, but you can't see it because it's dark in here. But, hey, Lewis takes the snap, sidearms it, caught, breaking a tackle.
Flag down.
Is Kyle Turk, but another set of laundry on the field, and we'll see what this is.
Just about has to be a holding, doesn't it?
It's around that. It's a couple yards upfield, but yeah. So a hold and 10 more yards. The 5th hold on Hillsdale here in this first half. So that'll set up 2nd down and 12. 3:18 on a running clock on the AMVETS Post 1969 scoreboard. Shout out everybody watching at the AMVETS tonight.
Wife says Seneca East is up 7-0 on Upper Sandusky.
The Tigers with an early lead. Handoff Sloan. Owen cuts it to 50, still on his feet. He's got himself a first down. He made contact about the original line of scrimmage and then just pushed guys for another 12. That's a 14-yard gain. That's a first down by the Falcons. Take a look at the replay. It's just everybody. Yeah, it looked like a Peanuts cartoon where everybody just got into a scuffle and moved it.
Fredericktown over North Ward, 12-0.
Simonson Construction first down, 12-0 Fredericktown. Coach Scott Spittler trying to bounce back after the loss to Mount Gilead. Northmore knocked off Danville 1 week ago. Danville, the team that Hillsdale beat in the Final Four at Shelby last year. Low snap, picked up, give it to Sloan. Across the 40, he went sideways. I don't know how that big build kid slipped through a hole like that, but it did. He gets 6. It's 2nd and 4. Some of the numbers for Sloan in week 1 against Black River, 133 yards. Week 2 against Lucas, 90, but 2 touchdowns. Week 3 against Loudonville, 200 on the dot and a score. Week 4 against Chippewa, 74 yards, but they really didn't need much of him then because Lewis threw for 162. And then against Downton last week, 178. Quick hitter. That's going to be caught by McFadden. They needed 4. They got 6. It's a Simonson Construction first down. So with 1:45 left, Falcons with 2 timeouts. Plenty of time for this team to score. Another big thing for Hillsdale, they've only given up 7 points in the second half. So again, scoring here is even that much more pivotal for the Falcons. Owen Sloan cuts it to 30, gets down to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3, it's 2nd and 7.
I love watching him cut.
And that was something he was unable to do late in the playoffs last year. He was hurt, and especially in Canton, we didn't really see what he could do against Marion Local because he was on the mend. There's a lot of players on the mend from Hillsdale last year. Would like to see, well, now Marion Local's probably going to make the final. Would like to see Hillsdale back there to see what they could do at full strength. Marion Local, by the way, going for 70 tonight.
Crazy.
Lewis pitches it to Sloan. Sloan as a hole. 25-20, out of bounds at the 18. He got 9 yards out of that, and another Simonson Construction first down.
2 quick scores, Seneca East 14, Upper Sandusky 7.
Falcons 1st and 10 in the red zone. 61 seconds left in the half. And a, dare I say it, fast moving first half. Lewis fakes the handoff. Throws it on the swing pass to the right. That's caught across the 10. Another flag on the play as Knox Lewis made the catch, but we'll see what. It's a hold against 2. Was it on Smithville. Nope, it was on Hillsdale.
Yeah.
So,
coming back.
Back we go once again. Some of the student section. Wearing their pink for Hillsdale. I see Allie Morgan there. Allie, as well as Kennedy Fickus, were on the microphone for the homecoming festivities we heard in the pregame. Shout out to them, the two softball players making their senior seasons this upcoming season for a Hillsdale squad. Once again, looking to make it back to Canton or Akron. It's Akron. Canton's football. Nonetheless, 55 seconds left. 1st and 13 from the 22. It's a pitch out to Sloan. Sloan has some hole. Cross the 20. Down to the 16 to 17 yard line. 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Clock's still running. Hillsdale still has plenty of time here. They have their 2 timeouts. Lewis looking, has some time. Here comes the blitz. Gets around a defender. He's going to take off himself.
Oh, big hit.
My goodness, and another flag late hit out of bounds.
He got lit up.
Yeesh. He's all right. He's running back. But watch this run. He got 6 yards, and then, he was going out of bounds and got upended. So that's going to be half the distance. It's going to be a 1st down, and the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal. So we'll see. 4. It's a 5-yard personal foul penalty. And Hillsdale's got themselves 1st and goal from the 5. They have 2 timeouts left, 22 seconds, Ken, so they can still run the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Big play here for Hillsdale. They want to completely take control of this game before the half. They get the ball out of the halftime break.
Smithville has to find a way to stop this, stay in this ball game.
Turnover would be great for them right here. Sloan behind Lewis. It's a pitch to him right side. He's going to make his way up towards the 2. Gets 3 yards out of it. It'll be 2nd and goal. Clock stops at 18.1. And no flags on the play. Second and goal. Again, 2 timeouts. They can do whatever they want here. Mount Gilead scoring, taking a 16-7 lead. So we come back to action here. Sloan met in the backfield. Loss of 2. Timeout, Trevor Klein, but there's a big stop. Officially, it's going to be a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and goal with 13.9 seconds left. Look at the replay, Ken. Great job by Smithville.
Yeah, he's waiting on him. Came through that line untouched.
And actually, they're going to move the sticks back a couple more. That's a loss of 4 on the play. My apologies, Mr. Parrot, as you got to erase that and put up the actual number.
Changed the 1 to a 4. That was easy.
Oh, okay. There we go. You're welcome, sir. So, reminder at the break, we'll have the halftime band show. Both bands will be on the field performing here on homecoming evening. After that, we'll have some statistics, and then the second half right here, week 6. Also, we'll break down playoff ratings for both teams.
14 seconds, 1 timeout. So if you throw the ball, it should be able to get 2
and
plays
2 downs.
off.
Yeah, so you literally can run this down here. That's the question. Can you get some yardage to go for it on 4th down, or you just run it down on you don't get it into the end zone, you run it down to 2 seconds, get A.J. Brown out there for the field goal. They're hoping for the first option, though. They split everybody out 3 wide. And now we're going to get a timeout Smithville, I believe. Yes. They just wanted to see what was going on there.
That was close.
So?
Go to plan B if you're Trevor Klein.
Or just keep with the play you're doing. Do you trust your team that much? Hello to the student section once again. Some score updates around the OH report. 14-0 Clear Fork leads Harding. That's on the OH report. We also have Big Walnut up 28-0 on Padua Franciscan. I mean, you got to think Big Walnut's going to do the same thing Hillsdale did this year and make it back. Clear Fork's on Channel 1 YouTube. Channel 3 is Big Walnut. Channel 5 is the halftime band show. Crestview leading Plymouth 21-0 on Channel 5. Back here. 3rd and goal from the 5. Lewis looking left. He's going to keep it. He gets around the corner. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hillsdale. Lewis said, I'm just going to keep it myself. Falcons lead again. The 4th rushing touchdown of the season for Cale Lewis. It's 20-0 with 8.6 left. Take a look at the 89 Homes replay. Watch the blocking on the outside. And he was able to outrun 2 defenders, get to the corner.
Yeah, nice burst of
score.
speed there around that end.
Falcons ready to attempt the extra point. A.J. Brown, 24 of 26 on the season for extra points. But he's 3 for 3 from field goals for 45. His longest. Kick is up. It is right down Main Street. 25 of 27 on the season. It's 21-0. We'll take a break.
Hi guys, I need you all to have a foam finger. At Mechanics Bank, we're all about the community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Falcons. Hey, there's Hayden Gray. Look out for his highlight later tonight. Hillsdale fans giving thumbs up. They're loving what their Falcons are doing here tonight. 21-3 in a battle of unbeatens. Some of the fans over here. Yeah, you were on. We had you guys on TV earlier tonight. Everybody made it on here, so just wait. So the Falcons, what you need to do now, tackle.
Yeah.
You don't want to give Smithville any life here.
Yep.
It's going to be a bit of a squib kick. Taken, well, picked up at the 10. Out to the left side. Great job by Hillsdale to get the tackle there. And only 4.8 seconds left here. Got to think Smithville going to kneel on this and take it to the break for a 21-3 lead. But Ken, I mean, Smithville, very impressive first drive. Had the play that the receiver slipped down the middle. But other than that, a very impressive first half by the Falcons.
Well, they've been tremendous on defense all year. I was kind of shocked how they got their nose bloodied on that first drive, but they responded very well and have shut down their running game very well for us this half.
And there's the knee, and there is the half. Hillsdale cruising 21-3 as you take a look at the player view. Sprint now. Run, Keaton. Run, Keaton. 21-7 is the score. We'll take a quick break, be back with the halftime band show. Let Keaton get his breather because he just worn himself out. Right here, live and free. Also on the NFHS Network.
This is Jonathan Langdon. Catch me right here every Thursday for the Block Party presented by Bob and Bob Door Company, your place for volleyball highlights on the OH Report.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
hands together for the 2025 Hillsdale Falcons Marching Band. Tonight, the Falcons bringing Hopkins of the 2010s that are serving Let's get ready to light up the night sky. This explosive anthem by Berardi lit up the 2015 Super Bowl stage and blazed its way to the top 100 charts for an incredible 39 weeks straight. Written to listen to ignite confidence, this self-empowering pop masterpiece has been inspiring millions since 2010. So open your hearts, raise your voices, and feel the spark as we perform Firework. Performance is a four-time Platinum Smash hit in 2010 by the incredible Ellen King, a song that took the world by storm with the blues, rock, and pop. Featuring the power and energy of the Hillsdale Color Guard drum line. Get ready to clap, groove, and sing along as we bring the house down with X's and O's. Our final song for the evening is one that put pressure on the top 100 charts in 2013. In her collection with Pitbull, this song gave Kesha her third #1 hit in her career. You better move and dance because we're going to bring down the house with this hit, Timber. This has been the 2025 Hillsdale Falcons marching band.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
This is Jonathan Langdon. Catch me right here every Thursday for the Block Party presented by Bob and Bob Door Company, your place for volleyball highlights on the OH Report.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Back here inside the Crosby halftime show. Hey, special guest out here. Yeah. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! 21-3. The score here. It's the Falcons. The young Falcons. Trying to look like the old Falcons out there leading Smithville 21-3. Let's get a replay of that touchdown pass, too. Travis Berardi back here with Ken Parrot. They're having fun on the sidelines. Falcons are having fun on the field as well. 21-3 as we take a look at the halftime stats. 10 first downs to 6. The passing yards, 138 to 54. Also, I had it wrong. 1 turnover by Smithville. I had it written down as 0. My apologies, folks. But they do have 1 turnover. 4 penalties for 40. Hillsdale, 6 penalties for 60. All holding penalties. The one thing they have to clean up in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams have hurt themselves with penalties on some serious drives. And obviously we've had 2 personal foul calls against Smithville. It continued that drive for Hillsdale. We got to clean those up.
Falcons scoring on its opening possession. Hey, and guess what? Here's the touchdown. Oop-de-oop. Trickeration. Hayden McFadden, welcome back to the football field. Touchdown catch. That made it 7-3 right there. And then, I mean, watch that throw and catch. I mean, that's high quality. Not many can make that play. Yeah, that first touchdown was the record. That one added on. And then right before the half here, Cale Lewis just going to run it himself. Off the left side, outruns defenders into the end zone. 21-3 is your score here. But, I mean, they're doing everything that they need to do right now. Sloan doing it on the ground. Lewis through the air. Multiple receivers making catches. Defense doing a good job on the second leading rusher in the WCAL. That is Haynes. He has a good amount of rushing yards, but they kept him out of the end zone. That's what they need to do as they get the ball here to start third quarter play.
Really impressed with how Hillsdale responded after that opening drive that they gave up to Smithville, and they just dominated this game ever since.
Kick is away. It's going to be taken at the 7-yard line. Across the 20. Cuts back at the 25, up to the 30. Across the 32, 33-yard line is Brock Bauer. And another nice starting position for the Falcons. Good kick, but Bauer able to get it across the 30. Falcons haven't had to do much in the second half this season. Running clocks in most of these games. They scored twice against Doughton in the second half to get a running clock. But other than that, they've really controlled pace in the first half and not had to do much. So this is a good opportunity to get some more reps here in this second half and hopefully pull away, because Smithville's still in this game, though, Ken. Handoff Sloan off the right side. Yanked out of bounds after about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5. But just like the end of the half, this is a big possession for the Smithville defense.
Yeah, it's a very big possession. This is going to set the tone for the game here.
Because if you're down 28-3, that's really hard to come back from, especially with the offense that Smithville has. We almost had a casualty from the slingshot. Cheerleaders slinging shirts into the stands, but we're okay. Everybody's all right. Anyway, back to action. 2nd down. Lewis is looking to pass. Has a man down the right side. It's caught!
Oh, he dropped it.
And out of the hands of McFadden. That's not McFadden. That's actually Kyle Turk. Anyway, it was in the hands for a second, and then gravity yanked it away at the last second.
It's well covered, but he threw a dime that was still catchable. It's incredible.
3rd and 6 coming up. Chucking that around like a slingshot.
Oh, the kid's got an arm. Oh, you're talking about the T-shirts?
Well,
flying up here?
the velocity at those shirts are coming in. It's as fast as that football's getting slung around. There's those light-up sticks that we were talking about earlier from Smithville. Lewis gets the snap. Flushed out of the pocket. Sidearms it. It's tipped. And then incomplete. So Smithville does the job. We have an injured Falcon on the play as well. But it will bring up 4th down. Watch the T-shirt get flung in this replay. Whoop! So we have an injured Falcon. We'll take a quick break. Be back after this.
Hi guys, I need you all to have a foam finger. At Mechanics Bank, we're all about the community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Back to action. It was Jake Haven, an offensive lineman, taken off the field, but I see he's just getting checked out as the punt is away. It's going to take a bounce at the 35. A Hillsdale bounce towards the 30, inside the 30, down to the 25, to the 24. And QB1's got himself a boot again. Cale Lewis backs up Smithville. That's where they'll take over. 1st and 10, but that's a win for Smithville now.
Big time win, yep.
21-3, got to get this back to 11 at least on this possession to give yourself any type of chance. Taking a look also at one of our closest games we have going on here. Mount Gilead still up 16-7. They start third quarter action down at Mount Gilead on that Augusta National grass, you could say. The Bermuda grass that you play on Augusta National. 1st and 10, Smithville. Haynes on the handoff, has a hole up the middle, 30, 35, taken down from behind at the 42, given a lick as well, but he's got enough for a 17-yard run and a first down.
He hit that hole hard, took off.
And then got shot. Clean play by Brock Bauer, lower in the boom, but he just kept dragging his defender. And it's 1st and 10, Smithville now at their 43. Hillsdale with 3 and out to start the half. Smithville now on the move. It's going to be a reverse. But met immediately there. Good job by Hillsdale to stop Wodarski on the little, I like to call Lucas Cub play.
That's his first carry of the game. He had a few more carries last week.
Yeah, Wodarski out of the backfield, 4 catches, 54 yards and a touchdown, but on the ground, 11 rushes, 82 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kind of that fullback look for you.
Yeah, that's the first time he's touched it tonight.
2nd and 10, 3 wide to the right for Seidel. It's going to be a handoff again. This time Met a yard ahead. Actually, he kept it. Off to the right, running on the fake was Lee, but Seidel kept it and got about a yard and a half. It'll be 3rd down and long, right where Hillsdale wants to keep Smithville. You see the 1-2 punch of the office. Lewis and McFadden there on the sideline. Hoping for a stop so they can get back out on the field here with 10 minutes left in the 3rd. Full house backfield, 2 wideouts for Seidel. Takes the snap, quick handoff the Lee. No, he fakes it. He's going to throw a swing right side. That's caught and knocked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the original line of scrimmage is Beichler. It'll be 4th and 10 after the loss of 2. That was a run. It was a pass backwards.
Yeah.
Beichler.
Hillsdale did not bite on that. There were 5 defenders waiting on him there at the line of scrimmage.
So both teams unable to move the ball much on their first drive of the second half. Lee back the kick. Back for the Falcons is Turk.
Nice kick.
Turk going to catch it at the 16, across the 20, 25, 30. Jukes runs out of bounds at the 33. And right where the Falcons started the half, they're back starting here with their next possession. So the Falcons unable to do anything on offense, but their defense backs them up and gets them the ball right back. Just a reminder, coming up in about 3 hours, the Friday Night Pigskin. 3 hours-ish, you know. Friday Night Pigskin, we'll have highlights of this game, all of our live streams, as well as 2 more highlights. Handoff, Sloan juking his way through traffic, gets about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Just the ability to read, stay behind your blocks. That's how he gets most of his yards right there.
Yeah, he has a lot of football intelligence. He does a really good job of, like you said, read what's open, and he's got the agility to find that spot and go.
2nd and 5, under 9 to play here, 3rd quarter. Quick hitter, right side, caught by Bauer. Bauer, 1st down, spun out of bounds, but enough for Simonson Construction. 1st down, gain of 10. Seidel, the quarterback, makes the tackle. Seidel had 18 total tackles coming into this game. Now we have a stoppage. Don't know what the stoppage is for, but we're back to action here. .8:49 on a stopped AMVETS post 1969 clock. Falcons looking to extend this to 4 possessions. Lewis gives it to Sloan. Sloan across midfield, dives ahead. Gets 5 more. It's 2nd down. It looks like he's getting stopped 2 yards ahead, Ken, and then he just lunges ahead for 3 or 4 more.
Yep. That's where that strength kicks in.
The cheerleading squads have switched sides now. Smithville's cheering squad, as you can see, making their way over here to perform to the Falcon fans. Usually this happens before the game, but because of homecoming, they were unable to. Nonetheless, it's a quick pitch. Left side. Ooh, big hit, but stays on his feet. Sloan across the 35 and down to the 31.
Incredible.
15 on the carry, another 1st down. And can we talk about the acceleration of 1-0 in Sloan?
Yeah. He just shakes that first hit off and keeps on going like the Energizer buddy.
Just like that, the Falcons are at the Smithville 32. Under 8 to play here, 3rd quarter. Lewis flips it to Bauer. Brock jitterbugs and is taken down in the backfield, but that's going to be a face mask penalty. Haynes made the tackle in the backfield, but got his face mask, and that's going to bail the Falcons out after the loss on the play. So a 15-yard penalty and another 1st down for the Falcons. Tough break there for Smithville. That was a big loss. Would have set the Falcons behind the sticks, but can't grab the face mask.
That's their 3rd 15-yard penalty tonight, is that correct?
Yes. Hillsdale's got 6 holding penalties. Smithville's got 3 personal fouls. 1st and 10 from the 17. Bunch formation. Sloan gets the handoff. Gets to the left side. Jukes back at the 10 and is taken down at the 10. Give him 8 on the carry, or give him 7 on the carry, 2nd and 3. And again, Sloan going horizontal, but reading the defense and getting that cutback when he absolutely needs to. Second and 3 from the 10. Handoff Sloan. Sloan's got a 1st down and more at the 5, pinballs his way down to the 2. First and goal, 8-yard gain. Owen Sloan looking for touchdown number 10 on the ground for the year. And for overall, keeping his lead in the WCAL in scoring, as well as in Wayne County. Also, we have a minute. I want to thank Amy and the folks down at the concession stand listening in. Thank you for the burgers and the Falcon lemonade. Everything was delicious once again. You guys are awesome. You know what else is awesome? An Owen Sloan touchdown. Falcons have broken this one open. 27-3, touchdown number 10 on the season for one Owen Sloan, the 4th leading rusher in all of North Central Ohio. Take a look at the replay, Ken. It's textbook.
Yeah, he's untouched. Great job of blocking on the front line.
Falcons are rolling now. (27-3) the score. Hillsdale trailed for the first time this season after Smithville scored on their first possession, but since then, once again, it's been all Falcons. Extra point good. It's 28-3. 6:03 left in the third. We'll be back.
Hi guys, I need you all to have a foam finger. At Mechanics Bank, we're all about the community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Hello. Travis Berardi, Ken Parrot, Adam Thompson, Keaton Cooper behind this camera. Hillsdale rolling right now, 28-3. Back here at beautiful Hillsdale High School. The whole crew is here. Kane Longwell upstairs. But Hillsdale scoring most of those yards coming from Owen Sloan, who's been doing that all season long. Kickoff taken at the 17. Across the 20 to the 25, out to the 27 is Ben Beechler. While we have a moment, let's take a look at the closest game we have on the OH Report tonight. Mount Gilead looking for history. They hold on. First time in Mount Gilead history, they will be 6-0. They were 5-0 twice. Never 6-0. They lead East Knox 16-7 there. Here, it's 28-3. Hillsdale looking to go 6-0 for the second consecutive season. They went 9-0 before falling to Norwayne in the WCAL de facto championship game. But then that was their last loss until they made it to camp. Seidel looking to pass. He's going to go deep. And has a man!
Nice catch.
Beautiful throw. Great catch, Brennan Pyatt. What a dime thrown there by the sophomore quarterback. Look at this throw, Ken.
It's well covered, too. Just, it had to be perfect, and it was.
The 6th catch, Pyatt doubled his output on that alone. He had 30 yards on 5 catches. That went for what, 43? They were at the what, 24?
Actually, 46.
46 yards. He had 30 coming into this. He matched that in one play as Haynes gets the ball. Smithville, a little momentum here. They did the same thing, a big pass play on their first possession. They got the field goal out of it. Can they cash in once again here after another big pass play? 5 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 5.
Tell you what, the kid throws a nice ball.
Yeah. Seidel fakes the handoff. He's going to look to pass again. Getting blitzed. He throws it. It's a little bit of a screen. It's caught. Knee was down there by Wodarski. It'll be 3rd down after the gain of 1. Four down territory for Smithville, trailing 28-3. Third and 4. 2 wideouts, 1 to each side. Haynes in the backfield gets the handoff. He got the 1st down across the 15. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Hillsdale.
Incredible.
2nd turnover by the Smithies tonight. And that one was big. Hillsdale, bend but not break. Who was it that picked it up? One Knox Lewis.
Just when you had some positive things going for you, then you shoot yourself in the foot like that. That's too bad.
Knox Lewis, 2nd fumble recovery of the season. Now, a scoring drive from Hillsdale will open up a running clock. 4 wide. Quick hitter bounces incomplete. Lewis looking for the quick hitter to Bauer, but bounced it in there. 2nd down. So Smithville, 2 big plays on this game. One resulted in the field goal. 2nd one ended with a fumble.
Kid was 8 for 11 the first half. He's struggled in this half. He's 1 for 4 passing attempts. That would look like he just kind of rushed a little bit.
2nd down.
Definitely not characteristic of his normal throwing attempts.
Ball on the 14. Quick out that's caught by McFadden. They'll get him up to the 14, or the 19-yard line, I should say. Gain of 5, 3rd down. So Lewis just went with the quick hitter. Officially 4 yards on the play. 4:04 left in the 3rd. 4 wide for Lewis. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Sidecar right is Sloan. Rolling out. He's going deep. He has McFadden. It's in through the hands. That would have been 6. He thought about the end zone before bringing it in. 2nd. Oh, man.
He's a little rusty.
Yeah, coming off the injury. Maybe a little bit rusty.
He'll catch some ribbon about that one after the game, I'm sure. Right in his hands. Perfectly thrown.
Also, that could have allowed Mr. Lewis to break the all-time career mark on that play. Nonetheless, he'll kick here.
It's going to happen sooner or later.
Yes, oh, it will happen. It will happen. But snap back, kick is away. Takes a Hillsdale bounce across midfield, across the 45, down to the 40, and out of bounds at the 37. And that is where Smithville will take over, 1st and 10. Better to get those plays out now than later on in the season. That's all.
Hard to get mad at the school leading receiver, especially when he's been out for a few games.
He's the player, too, that doesn't happen many times to him.
Not at all.
And you got to think, Hillsdale gets the ball back, he's going to get another chance. 1st and 10, Smithville. Ball on their 37 here with 3:48 left in the 3rd. Fakes the handoff one way, goes right to Lee. Lee breaks a couple tackles and then gang tackle by 4 Falcons after 2 yards. It's 2nd and 8. He avoided 2, but then 4 more came at him and took him down. (28-3) the score. Haynes in the backfield. Seidel will throw. Has a man open, and it is in and out of the hands of the receiver. Pyatt had it for a second, but it got knocked out at the last second by Deacon Borman. It's 3rd down. If he brings that in immediately, it's a catch.
Yeah, that's tough.
But he bobbled it a little bit and allowed Borman to get there to make the hit. So 3rd down.
Would have helped a little bit if he'd thrown it on his outside shoulder instead of the inside shoulder.
Just showing the youth a little bit right there. Seidel, hands off. Haynes has the 1st down.
Wow.
My goodness, shot out of a cannon. Give him 11 and a 1st down. Take a look at the replay.
Young man runs hard every play.
He saw that hole, and he shot out of it. 1st and 10 across midfield at the Hillsdale 49. Under 3 to play in the 3rd. Handoff, Haynes again. No, it's a keeper. Seidel kept it, threw off one defender, then taken down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12. So the RPO did not work there.
It's a nice fake.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of bit there for a second.
But Hillsdale, the outside defender, stayed disciplined.
Yep.
That is the key to defeating an option offense right there, is don't look in the backfield. Keep with where you're supposed to play, as Smithville is going to take a timeout. You know what? We'll take a timeout with them. 2:06 left here, 3rd quarter. Hillsdale up 28-3.
Hi guys, I need you all to have a foam finger. At Mechanics Bank, we're all about the community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Out of the timeout, it's 2nd and 12 for Smithville at midfield. To me, hand out Haynes. Haynes cutting to the right, breaks one tackle, across the 45, 40, Jutter steps across the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Injured Falcon on the play. 18 yards, another 1st down. Once again, that's Jake Haven. Might have re-aggravated what he had earlier. While we have a moment, we can check in on what the Mount Gilead Indians are doing. They've scored again. They're up 24-7. While we do have a moment, Ken, let's talk playoffs. First for Smithville. And D6 Region 21, they're the number 3 team. Columbiana, Crestview, Kirtland, they're in that region.
Yeah, I saw that.
Smithville, Columbia Station, Columbia, Wycliffe, and Rootstown, all 5-0. But Smithville, the number 3 team, about a 1-point advantage over Hanoverton United. So Smithville, even if they were unable to pull off the win tonight, they'll still stay in the top 8. As for Hillsdale, They got put in an interesting region, let's just say that.
Yes.
Less competitive than last year, and that's not saying anything bad against other teams. Strasburg-Franklin 5-0, Sims Valley 5-0, Fisher Catholic, South Guyala, Trimble, Waterford, Miller, Connaughton Valley, Steubenville Catholic Central, Hannibal River, Danville, Crestline. That's your top 12. Hillsdale with a 1-point advantage over Strasburg. Top 4 teams get a bye.
Fumble.
Ball's on the ground again, and Seidel's just going to get outside the tackle box and throw it away. It'll be second down. And for Hillsdale, as you see the replay, they're going to defeat a team one division ahead. That's going to be bonus points. A team that's 5-0. That's, honestly, that's going to put them close to the C word.
Yeah.
Clinching a spot in the playoffs already after week 6.
Yep.
Also, may get them back to number 1 in the Country Roads rankings as they fell because of strength of schedule behind Colonel Crawford and Mount Gilead. Mount Gilead number 1 this week, as deserving too. But Hillsdale, I have a feeling with their schedule the rest of the way, could pull it off. Haynes with a big hole again. Finally, he's gotten going. 12 more yards. It's another first down. But is it too little, too late, Ken, as we hit almost 90 seconds left here in the third quarter? That's a Simonson Construction Services first down.
Yeah, you've dug yourself a big hole here, but sure is fun watching this young man carry the ball. He runs hard.
Second leading rusher in the Wayne County Athletic League. And had Smithville been covered by the OH report more this year, he'd probably be in the stat leaders as well. Handoff, another bobbled snap. Somehow it's picked up, but Haynes tackled in the backfield, and that's been the problem for Smithville tonight. Losses like that after a couple first downs, they just can't keep it going here tonight. They've been able to do that in their first 5 games, but tonight it's just not been the perfect football that they needed. They played that against Dalton.
Yeah,
but
it's multiple things. It's penalties, it's fumbles, it's bad snap like we just saw there. It's just, you're right, they just can't put it all together.
You have to think right now, the top 3 teams in the WCAL, Hillsdale, Norwayne, Smithville. Smithville still has to play Norwayne, Hillsdale as well. Quick hitter, left side, it's caught! Cornerback went for the pick, missed it. Across the 10, down towards the 5, up to the 8-yard line. And this time, he was able to bring it in. Brendan Pyatt once again. And another Falcon is down on the ground. Down at the 7. So a 19-yard completion, a first down. But we have another Hillsdale Falcon injured. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
Deacon Borman, the injured player, but I believe it was a cramp. He's walking off. Looks like he's fine now, but it'll be first and goal, Smithville. Take a look. Another game going on. Now our closest game, 21-14 Monroeville and Western Reserve. That's first place in the conference. Quick hitter behind the defender, almost picked. It'll be second down.
Just a tick behind him. Nice ball, but just a little behind him.
Take a look at the replay. Yeah, just got behind Pyatt. And Another cramp. So we'll continue watching that Monroeville Western game. And let's do that. How about we do this? Chris Blau on the call. Let's listen in.
Think about hurrying up a little bit here on offense. There's a throw and putting that arm out there, and I tell you what, I think that was Freilich, and boy, he's a little slow to get up out there.
From our angle, that looked like another center field safety catch for an interception until the last second.
Yep. Going to bring up second down. Freilich going to stay out there. Well, we saw Clark earlier. He was doing the same thing with his left hand. Freilich kind of doing it with his right hand now. Cooper Rowe in the slot. You got to be wary of him rolling your quarterback to the right and throwing it to Rowe. Now he goes in motion. Looking, they throw it to Wiggle, and that's red, and it's going to be brought down for no gain. Look at the defensive linemen here. Some of them staying disciplined and staying home.
I think they become aware to that middle screen.
Thomas Platt out there, and it's going to set up third down and 9 for the Rough Riders.
Thank you, Chris. We'll keep an eye on that game. It was Brock Bauer who had the cramp. Somebody get the pickle juice out. Somebody take some pickle juice down to the field. Our boys need it. Amy, you want to get some out of the, you're still in the concession stand. I think, yeah, they're still over there. You want to bring some pickle juice to the sideline, maybe some mustard? Mustard! Yeah, it's that time of night, folks. Anyway, we're back to action. 2nd and goal. Handoff, Haynes. Jukes back in, touchdown. Smithville, they're on the board. 6.9 seconds left in the third. Haynes in from 7 yards out. It's 28-10. Well, 28-9. Not quite done yet, Ken.
Nice big hole. Young man deserves 6 points, and he got her. He's been the workhorse for him tonight, that's for sure.
They will try the point after attempt. Luke Snyder on for the extra point. Snap down, kick is away, and it is good. 6.9 seconds remain. Smithville's cut it to 18.
Community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
So, Haynes with his 8th touchdown of the year. That's second best in the WCAL behind Owen Sloan's 10. It is 28-10 back here on the OH Report as well as the NFHS Network as the Falcons will look to answer right here. And it's a nice return to end quarter number 3. We've played 3. Hillsdale 12 minutes away from 6-0.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
For all you Guards fans, they are trailing Texas 4-2 in the 7th inning tonight. Detroit leading 3-1 as well. Fourth quarter action underway here from Hillsdale. Sloan works his way for 5 yards. It's 2nd down and 5. How are your Reds doing, Ken?
Marlins are now beating the Mets 6-2.
Ooh.
But the Reds are down 1-0, top of the 4th.
And another cramp by the Falcons. So let's take a look back in as Western Reserve is cut at the 1. They get a timeout here. Will they go for 2? 5 minutes left in the game. Ken, what do you do here if you're Western Reserve? They call a timeout looking for, I don't know if they didn't get the extra point. We'll see what happens here, but if they did just score, I haven't seen what happened. Do you go for 2 in the lead right here, or do you just kick the extra point?
Well, I don't know how much they've been moving the ball all night. Plenty of time left.
Landon Weigel, the third leading rusher, right ahead of Owen Sloan after his mammoth performance last week against St. Paul.
If my kicker's reliable, I take the point.
So, we'll see what they do here. As take a look at some of the Falcon fans. And yes, they are going for 2. Chris Blau on the call.
One in motion. Rolling row. He's got to throw it, and it's intercepted. It was deflected and intercepted. Take a look here on the replay. And again, getting good penetration upfield and forcing that throw is Colton Cook, number 7. And now it's going to come down to the Rough Rider defense. Can they make a stop here?
With, like you said, only 2 timeouts.
Each team with 3 touchdowns. Monroeville.
Thank you, Chris. Big man interception there on the 2-point try. Keith Monroeville up 1. The cramp timeout.
Like I said,
is
take
over.
the point.
Take the point, yeah. Knox Lewis was the one with the cramp. He's on the sidelines. He looks fine. And out we go, 2nd and 5. Just underway here in the 4th quarter as the clock resumes running. Handoff, Sloan. Met at the line of scrimmage and driven back. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 5. A big 3rd down here now. If Smithville can get the ball back quick, I mean.
Offense has gone stagnant here for the Falcons.
And now another cramp. We're going to take a break. Be back after this.
Hi guys, I need you all to have a foam finger. At Mechanics Bank, we're all about the community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
Ken Parrot just made a good point. As this outplay is caught for a 1st down for the Falcons. Kyle Turk needed 5. Got 5 for the 1st down. But can you make a good point? Hillsdale really hasn't played in the 4th quarter with their starters yet this season. And that may be a reason why you see a little bit of the cramping on their side. That was Smithville that had a cramp that time, but 3 other times it was Hillsdale.
Yeah, it's been a hot, humid night. We're in uncharted territory with this offense, so.
Hillsdale looking to stay atop.
Cramps.
Region 27 in D7, Smithville in D6. Handoff, Sloan, big hole, 1st down.
Oh, big tackle.
And more. Give him 12. Another Hillsdale 1st down. Smithville on the other side, only 1 running clock. That was against Waynedale last week. Hillsdale will travel to Waynedale next week. We will have a highlight of that. Coming up on 10:30 remaining here in the game. Handoff Owen. Owen off the right side, gets down to the 40. Give him 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Stayed in bounds as well.
As quick as that first half was, we're seeing the flip of the coin this half with all these timeouts for injuries and whatnot. This half's dragging.
Shelby victorious over River Valley, 42-0, the number 1 team in D4. Rolls again in the 6-0.
Fredericktown now up 25-7 on Northmore.
Lewis gets the snap, gives it to Owen again. Owen has a hole. 35, down through the 30, down to the 28. 12 more yards, another first down, and he's got to be over 100. The all-time leading rusher in Hillsdale history continues that on. Crestview over Plymouth, 42-zip. Team starting to pull away in the second half. Lewis gives it to Owen. Owen jukes back, runs a defender over to get a couple more yards out of it. 5 in total, 2nd and 5. Come up on 9 minutes remaining. Guardians, top 7. Rangers, bases loaded, 1 out, 1-1 count. Just heard our cameraman on the Keaton Cooper on the sideline has cramped as well. Sloan unable to get out of the backfield that time. Good open field tackle taken by 45. That's Leno. Zach Leno. He is the leading tackler. I haven't said his name much tonight. 51 tackles coming into this game, half a tackle for loss and a sack as well. Rangers have extended the lead to 6-2 on the Guardians. Tigers up 3-1 on the Red Sox, so we may have a flip once again in the AL Central. And whoops! That's what you call encroachment, folks. That'll be close to a first down. It will be a first down. So, 1st and 10 from the 17th. Clock restarts under 8 minutes to play in regulation. A touchdown would pretty much end it here. And they're going to let the play clock run down. Just started at 25, so they don't have to. They have to wait until at least under 7:30 to snap this. Lewis takes the snap at 5, gives it to Owen. Owen, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Hillsdale. 17 yards. Owen Sloan is 2nd touchdown of the night. 11 on the season. Falcons shut the door on the Smithies. Here's the replay, Ken, and just another big hole. Nice cutout block there.
Love the lead block there. Just makes one juke, he's gone.
Owen Sloan makes it 34-10. A.J. Brown on for the extra point. The hold from Brock Bauer. Snap good, kick away, and it's true. 7:20 left, 35-10 Falcons. As we take a look one more time at the extra point. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
Football ready to be kicked away by A.J. Brown. It's 35-10 Hillsdale. Travis back here with Ken as the Falcons looking to finish this one off and go to 6-0. And A.J. Brown's done a really good job on kickoffs tonight.
Yeah.
The little squib down the right side, keeping. He'd be good in the NFL. He's dropping that inside the drop zone, although a little bit better than an Arizona kicker that kind of lost them the game last night against Seattle. That was rough. Did get $90 off that game, though. Thank you, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba for waking up in the second half. Yins bets, baby. Non-Monday night Yins bets are great. Monday night Yins bets new.
Speaking of Jackson, did you see his comment on a live mic?
Oh, yeah, the live mic to the referee. You don't say that, kids. You'll get thrown out.
I love the look the official gave.
Yes, like a dad. Haynes on the carry. Gets 3. It's second down. Haynes is going to have himself a nice night at the end of the night, but Smithville's going to have their first defeat. Now, Smithville still has a chance to get back at it. They play Norwayne still. They knock off Norwayne. They clinch second place most likely. Although if they get help, Norwayne can knock off Hillsdale. Back-ended conference championship. So still a lot to play for the Smithies. They're going to try going deep. Cross pattern overthrown. Incomplete. At first he was looking for Lee. But he was guarded. Went for a second decision and incomplete.
I love the running back of Smithville. I love the quarterback of Smithville. He's just young. You know, for a sophomore, few starts here, he's doing a nice job tonight, throwing some nice balls. Give him a few more games of experience, and he'll be right there.
Guards update. They're down 7-2. However, the Red Sox have cut into the deficit, trail the Tigers 3-2. Runner on second, 2 out in the bottom of the 7th. Seidel fakes the handoff. He's looking to go downfield again. There's the pass off the middle, and again, overthrew his receiver. It's third down. A little late on that throw as well. It was behind his intended receiver. So Smithville will punt it away here with 6:29 remaining. Snap is good. Kick is away.
Holy smokes.
Lee with a good kick. He's taking it to 45. He's around a couple defenders across midfield, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Kyle Turk gets into Smithville territory.
Kick was up there for a high schooler.
Yeah, that had some hang time to it. So Cale Lewis looks like he's going to finish this one out. Maybe. Still on the sideline. Yeah, he's waiting the call. So don't know if they finished out the game against Doughton. Owen Sloan is going to stay on the sideline. His night might be over. But a very solid night once again for the 4th leading rusher in all of North Central Ohio. First and 10. There's the handoff. A nice hole down to the 40. 7-yard gain. Take a look at the replay. Mikey Schenberger, the junior running back 14 carries, 40 yards, and a touchdown so far in mop-up duty. Adding to that rushing average for him tonight as we go down under 6 minutes remaining in regulation. Stay tuned after the game. Our MVP, Schenberger again. He's got the first down. Yanked out of bounds at the 34. 6 more yards. It's a Hillsdale first down. And another cramp, this time for Smithville. While you have a moment, let's take a look at what we got going on next week so far on the OH Reports. Our next 10 live streams. Starting tomorrow, Wapak at Mansfield Christian, girls soccer. 2 more Mansfield Christian soccer matches on Monday. Myself, Jonathan Langdon, also will be hosting the podcast tomorrow, Monday night at 7:30. Tuesday, we have 4 live streams, 2 volleyball matches, 2 soccer matches. Wednesday, volleyball, and then Thursday, 2 more volleyball matches leading up to week 7 of the high school football season. All coming your way on the OH Report. Back to action.
I have Owen Sloan finishing the night with 169 yards on the ground. He's my vote for MVP.
So over 800 now for the season, 11 touchdowns. Averaging 135 yards a game, so right there over that mark. Well, guess what, too? Ken, you get to go talk to him on the field.
Nice.
You will have our interview as the referee saying something to the sideline. A delay of game penalty on the Falcons. Okay. So 1st and 15 for Hillsdale. Clock starts once again. Lewis going to wait for this to get down under 10, and he'll snap it. Most likely hand it to Schenberger. He does hand it to Mikey. Mikey cuts up the middle, gets the 5 yards back and more. Down to the 30. Taken down at the 30-yard line, so give him 9 yards on the carry. Give it 2nd and 6.
Mikey's running hard, too.
Yeah. Here's our next football games coming up on Friday night, 1 week from today. Big Walnut, Worthing-Kilbourne, Canfield, Louisville, Cardington, Danville, East Knox, Northmore, Galleon Pleasant, Hillsdale, Waynedale, a highlight, and Mapleton in Monroeville. And more. Stay tuned on the OH Report. We'll get the whole schedule coming up in the next couple days. Schenberger again across the 30, down to the 28. Actually, that is 42. Reed Twining, the senior.
Twining.
Reed Twining. He had 7 carries for no yards, so he's into the positive now. Did you have him in the Hillsdale FFA?
I did. He's the president this year.
The president of the FFA. Yeah. Hey!
Wow, you just walked into that one. Did you have him? Yeah, he's the president.
He was also a King candidate tonight.
Did not win King, but he is the president of the FFA. Good enough in my book. Good enough to get 7 yards, too. Actually, 3 yards was his carry. Hillsdale's going to take a timeout. Probably to get some backups in here now. Gives us a chance to take a look at that Monroeville Western game. It's a 7-point game. Monroeville went down and scored, did not get the extra point, however, so Western Reserve a chance with 1:17 left. Facing 4th down, though. Well, actually, it's Monroeville with the ball. And actually, yeah, Western Reserve turned the ball over on downs. Monroeville's going to pull out the win. They're going to go to 3-0 in the Firelands Conference. First place alongside the Crestview Cougars. Out of the timeout, 3rd down along 3. And Twining taken down in the backfield, and his average, actually it's Schenberger, so Twining keeps his average. Schenberger loses about 6 yards. Twining with 8 carries, 3 yards officially on the season now. That was a loss of 6, so he keeps that. Schenberger lost the 6. It's 4th down. 2:52 and counting. Hillsdale just going to run a play, take a little more off the clock. It's a pitch left side. Schenberger gets the corner. No, he does not. Taken down. Turnover on downs. Smithies take over with 2:40 left. We'll see who comes back in for Smithville. First down carry here. So 11 yards on the carry there for Beechler. First and 10. Handoff off the middle. I apologize, Mr. Parrot. We gave away the halftime stats and they weren't given back, so you're going to have to add everything up, sir.
Really? Really? Oh my goodness! Did Adam give away?
We do have we still have the halftime stats on the screen. You can add from there. But total, yeah, you're gonna have to.
No, don't. It's fine, boys. I love doing this.
You may start adding. I'll finish things out here. Another first down carry though. 11 more yards for Beechler. And we go down to 90 seconds left after another Smithville first down. Having fun here in week 5 or week 6. Here comes a pass. Plenty of time. Big arm down the field and incomplete, but we're going to get pass interference. 15 yards on Hillsdale, another first down. Take a look at the replay, and just enough contact there on Lee. Moves the ball down inside Hillsdale territory to the 32. First and 10. Snap back. It's going to be a handoff. Beechler met at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 65 seconds left. So the Falcons, for the second consecutive year, 6-0. Smithville will drop to 5-1, 2-1 in conference. Still a chance, though. If they win out, the possibly get a share of the championship if Norwayne helps them out. That pass thrown incomplete left side. It'll be 3rd down with 27.9 left. Ball at the 32. Nothing left but some stat padding. And stay tuned for our MVP. Ken will be on the field talking to our MVP in the post-game show. Snap back, handoff. Beechler close to a 1st down. He'll get 9. Clock under 17 seconds. They won't have to run another play. And I don't think they will. That's going to do it. Hillsdale, 6-0. They defeat Smithville 35-10 to remain unbeaten. The defending state runners-up roll once again. We'll take a break. When we come back, the post-game show as well as our MVP interview right here. Week 6 in the books.
When it comes to comfort, every degree matters. At Buckeye Horizon, we proudly install and maintain Trane heating and cooling systems built to last, engineered for performance. And with our expert service, your home stays comfortable year-round. No matter the season, we'll keep your system running at its best. Call Buckeye Horizon at 419-529-2738, your local Trane comfort specialist.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
For over 12 years, you've trusted Scout Construction for quality building and remodeling. Now we're proud to offer expert excavation services to start your project off right. You've seen what we build, now see the way we dig. Experience the Scout Construction difference. Call or email us today for a free quote and let us break ground together.
This is Jonathan Langdon. Catch me right here every Thursday for the Block Party presented by Bob and Bob Door Company, your place for volleyball highlights on the OH Report.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Tonight's WCAL contest brought to you on the OH Report and the NFHS Network. Thanks to our local sponsors. Crosby Advisory Group, LLC. Invest, plan, and retire with Crosby Advisory Group. AMVETS, Hayesville AMVETS, post-1969. The AMVETS is a nonprofit organization serving our veterans and community. We wish the Falcons the best of luck this season. 89 Homes, building homes, earning trust since 1979. Sloan Concrete, locally owned and operated since 2005, specializing in both decorative and standard concrete services for the local area, marking 20 years of business. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Simonson Construction Services Incorporated. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Buckeye Horizon. Tonight's broadcast presented by Buckeye Horizon Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your local Train Comfort specialist. And Scout Construction, with more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout for more information. 419-989-7240. Thank you all for allowing us to bring you this game tonight.
Community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
MVP of the game, Owen Sloan. Owen, congratulations on a big win. Both teams undefeated. You're now leading in the league after this big performance. What's your feelings after your 169 yards you had tonight?
It was a great win, but there was obviously lots of areas to improve in. Offensive line did great. Defense, that's our first 10 points of varsity led up all year long. So we just got to keep getting better, but that was a good step.
Smithville came out, moved the ball down the field really well, got the 3 points, kind of bloodied your defensive in the nose a little bit. Talk to me about how you guys responded after that opening drive and turn the tables around on them.
Our players are just resilient. Our motto is bend, don't break, and when we get down in situations like that, that's when we're best.
Down 3-0. You've got McFadden back after a long downtime. First catch, 52 yards to the TD. What'd that feel like?
It's huge having him back. You never know when he can take it to the touchdown, and it's just big having him back, and it opens up the run a little bit too. So it's nice.
You were the workhorse tonight. You had 169 yards on 29 carries. That's a lot of carries for high school running back. Talk a little bit more about your offensive line. You gave him a little bit of praise, but you did have a lot of openings tonight, and you did a lot of vertical and lateral movements up and down the field. Talk a little bit about your offensive line.
They're just tough. When the defense knows what's coming and our offensive line still does their job and still creates holes, that just shows the team that we are and how we stick together, and our receivers and everybody else does a great job blocking too.
Very good. Time for a shout-out, Owen. Who would you like to give a shout-out to?
My family and my O-line and defense.
All right, great job, young man. Congratulations. Thank you. Back to you.
Community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
Back here inside the Crosby Advisory Group post-game show, Hillsdale, 35-10 victors. As you see, Mr. McFadden getting a nice T-shirt there, but him alongside Owen Sloan, very big contributors in their win to go to 6-0 and back atop first place in the conference. As we take a look at the final statistics, and welcome back, Mr. Ken Parrot. Ken, I mean, what a performance by the Falcons. Smithville was able to move the ball, but a fumble, a turnover, a couple penalties really hurt them from getting more points on the board.
Well, you know, we've given Hillsdale Falcons offense a lot of praise. They've got a lot of weapons. We haven't really given enough praise to the defense. They've been phenomenal this year. Every time we see tackles, we see them swarm on the tackles, which you love to see on a high school team. Had a little bit of bending tonight. They gave up some big runs. They gave up some big plays, but they never really broke. And that's the key to a championship team.
Taking a look at the final stats, 173 through the air for Lewis, 208 total yards for the Falcons on the ground, though, 381, 177 rush yards. A good night rushing. 2 big pass plays. That's pretty much all the 120 that they had. It set up a field goal, and then the next one set up what should have been a score, but they fumbled it away. They did get the ball back and score later on, but other than that, for Hillsdale, 8 penalties, 90 yards. That's something that you got to clean up before you get to the Norwaynes and the playoff opponents down the line.
I don't know what Hillsdale's done penalty-wise for 3 games I have not seen, but the 2 that I have, they've had quite a few penalties. They've got to get that cleaned up when they start getting into playoff play.
Now, Hillsdale moving on to an away game at Waynedale, a team that Smithville beat handedly last week. Smithville will look to bounce back at home against Northwestern. 35-10 is your final score here tonight from Jeromesville. Any final words, Mr. Parrot, before we get out of here for week number 6?
Just a note to Smithville, they're not out of it by any means.
Not at all. Not at all.
Very impressed by the running game. The young man, Brady Seidel, throws a nice ball. He's young. He's inexperienced. He's going to keep getting better. This team's not done.
They are not done by far. They still have to play Norwayne. Hillsdale still has to play Norwayne as well. Win out, hope for some help, and you may have yourself a co-championship at least. You see Owen Sloan, our MVP, getting some love from the fans and his family as well. Give us some love here later tonight. In about 2 hours-ish, between 11:30 and midnight, we will have the Week 6 edition of the Friday Night Pigskin coming your way on the OH Report. But that'll do it. I want to thank everybody who helped make things possible tonight. Ken, thank you once again, my friend, for joining us. Our camera operators, Keaton Cooper, as well as Kane Longwell, Hayesville AMVETS, post-1969, our scoreboard sponsor. Sloan Concrete, our MVP sponsor. Simonson Construction Services, our first down sponsor. Crosby Advisory, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. 89 Homes, our replay sponsor. Mechanics Bank, our touchdown sponsor. Buckeye Horizon as well, a commercial sponsor with Scout Construction. I want to thank Jody Long and the fine folks here at Hillsdale for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSA for allowing us to bring you these games on line and the NFHS network. But that'll do it for all of us here at the OH Report. Week 6 is in the books. We'll see you later on with the Pigskin. See you later.